Everybody, this is Dragons Gaming, and I just had the most wonderful experience with this poor man. I drove up to 7-Eleven today to get my daily Big Gulp, which I forgot to use my app again. I'm just now realizing. And this poor guy was sitting there with one leg and some crutches sitting there, and he noticed me drive up. He admired my bike. He's like, "Dude, you got a Cadillac, dude." I was like, "No, it's a Can-Am." And this poor guy, you could smell the beer on his breath, but he wasn't so drunk to the point where he was like freaking idiotically slurring his words or something stupid like that. I could make sense of the man. So I walked up to him and I said, "Praise the Lord, dude. Praise the Lord for you." And I asked him his name. He said his name was Sammy. I asked him how he lost his leg. He told me some drunk lady hit him when he was walking to a mechanic shop. And the way he put it was, the first thing he remembers was he was walking to the mechanic shop, and the last thing he remembers was getting pulled away in a helicopter or something. I don't know, maybe he was drunk and he screwed up the story, but this poor guy, dude, he didn't have a ride to get out of 7-Eleven. He was sitting there in the shade at 7-Eleven, and dude, it's a bad day to be sitting in the shade in Florida. It's like 100 degrees outside. So this guy was down on his luck, and you know, he asked me for some change. I gave him $1. I really shouldn't have, because I don't have much gas money for the week, but you know, that's me. I gotta be a good guy, you know. And I let him sit on my bike because he wanted to sit on my bike, and he said, "Dude, you got a nice ride here. You got a really nice ride." Dude, it's a Cadillac. He kept saying it's a Cadillac when it was a Can-Am. I corrected him once. I just took it as, you know, he was saying basically, you got a freaking fancy ride here, you know, like a luxury ride. But he asked me how much it was, and I honestly couldn't remember the exact price, but I told him it was $23,000. I think that's more or less correct. Besides all that, today I have some good news for you guys. Basically, my friend Chris came to me last night on Messenger, and he told me, "Dude, I don't have you on Steam." He added me on Steam, and he looked at my wish list, and I'm like, "I'm gonna look at some of these games you got on here and see which ones I want to play, and I might buy them for you." I was like, "Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome." He's excited to collaborate with me. I'm excited to collaborate with him. Like, you guys are gonna get so much good content. Hopefully, I'll get to play my favorite game of all time, Gauntlet. Gauntlet, here's hoping. I can't cross my fingers because I'm wearing my rings, but here's hoping that I get to play Gauntlet with him. That would be awesome. The brand new Gauntlet game that came out, I think, 2 years ago. Oh my god, I haven't got to play it yet. Spoilers will not be tolerated. You guys know how I feel about spoilers. Anyway, guys, besides all that, let's see, how I got to school today. Oh yeah, this is funny. So I drove up to my usual parking spot at the parking spot over here at Edison. I'm gonna lay this out for you. Here's the ground. Ring, 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 ring. They have like these metal rings in the parking spot. So my bike, you know, is like freaking wide on the front. It's wide. 2 in the front, 1 in the back. So I never thought to back into the spot, so I was like, "Dude, I can't park here." Somebody parked in the spot where there's a bent ring. I usually park over the spot with a bent ring because my bike can just glide over it. The other rings will scratch up the bottom of my bike. I never thought to back in, and this guy's like, "Dude, all you gotta do is back in." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I literally forgot that I could back my bike into this spot. It's just driving me crazy, and this guy over here is looking at me like he's interested in what I'm talking about. It's freaking crazy, guys. Anyways, guys, that's a quick update. I'll see you guys later. This is Dragons Gaming saying farewell from Florida.